Wow, you guys have a lot going for yourselves right now. You're being seen as someone who's extremely brave, extremely confident, extremely able to go after what they desire. I think that you guys have been in a place for quite some time of just looking at yourself in the mirror. Not necessarily physically, although that can be as well, but just looking at who you are, looking at a reflection of yourself, looking at both the divine feminine and the divine masculine qualities within yourself. Like, I feel like you've been someone throughout your entire life where you were either in a divine feminine energy, or you were in a divine masculine energy. You were like in a lot of codependent relationships where it was like you were receiving, but you weren't receiving what you wanted, so then you would never give. It was just like you kept receiving what you didn't want. And then you also would like give to things you wanted, but then those things you wanted were never receiving back to you. And I think that you went through a period where you realized that it was really important to integrate those parts of yourself. It was really important for you to integrate being able to receive from something that you desire back. Like, you can desire something and also receive back from that. Like, what? Like, I feel like you guys have realized that about yourself, and then you've also realized, like, I can give to something that I like I can give back to that too. I don't know, not that you guys weren't, I mean, I do feel like you guys are definitely givers, but there's something about like giving to things you didn't like you would give to things you didn't like, like just to help for no reason. It was like, why am I even giving to this thing? It's like that kind of thing. And you literally realize that the integration of both those things is so important. It's so freaking important. And it's given you a lot of emotional stability. Like, to be able to do that for yourself, it's given you a lot of emotional stability to kind of just sit there and be like, oh my gosh, look at the universe just filling my cup, just sitting here watching the universe fill my cup. And it's like I feel like you gained so much happiness. Like, genuinely, you gained so much more love for life, so much more ability to just kind of like accept yourself rather than always be in a state of fight or flight. You're just like, this is who I am. And it also grew your intuition to a whole new capacity and level as well, because you're like, I know what energy I need to be in to have a full cup. It's like you guys really started working with the universe. I don't know. Yeah, you really started working with the universe. You really started working with your guides. You really started connecting to something outside of yourself that just benefited you so much. I feel like you didn't realize how much you were going to benefit from doing this, from connecting to the source, from allowing yourself to be outside of this space and time of the mental realm. Like, you connected to something way bigger than yourself, and it's like you didn't realize how much that would change and affect your life. I'm seeing someone doing a meditation at night and like staring at a candle and just crying because you're such a different person. You're literally such a different person. And at the beginning of this reading, bravery was really coming through in my mind that I needed to tell you guys about. Bravery. It's like you really didn't allow yourself to stay stuck in the place that you were. You were brave enough to get out of that place and overcome those energies. And you're just not that person anymore. You were brave enough to stand up for yourself and say, I don't deserve to be in this kind of energy. I don't deserve to live my life out of such it's like, I deserve something greater. I deserve something better. I deserve to be happier. And it's like you just released so much weight off of your shoulders. Ugh. And people are noticing that about you. They're really starting to notice that about you. And that bravery, people are really seeing that bravery. People are really seeing that bravery about you, and they're loving it. You're loving it. You're loving that bravery about you. You are loving the fact that you took the chance to be something different, even when you didn't know how it was going to work out. You had no idea what you were getting yourself into, but it worked out. It literally changed you for the better. And that was because you were brave enough to do that. You were brave enough to look at some, like, you were walking through this like dark tunnel and you saw some little like speck of light at the end. And you said, I will keep going until I find that. I will keep going until I find that. And it ended up being this freaking maze. And you just kept going, kept walking. And you literally are at the end of the tunnel now. You are at the end of the tunnel now. You really are. You are in a whole different place in your life. Genuinely, you're in a whole different place in your life. And you know that. And life's a journey, right? Like, but you really will never be in that tunnel again. You won't. You won't have to go through those experiences. You will not have to go through those experiences again. Because anything that's going to enter your field now, you're going to be able to combat in less than a millisecond. I do feel like for a lot of you guys, this is romantic relationships. Maybe you are the type of person who used to lose yourself in romance. You will never do that again. That will never happen again. Because you know what fulfills you. And you're brave enough to freaking walk away and say, no, you're not good enough for me. Like, not in an ego-centered way, but like, no, I won't do this type of connection again. No, I will not do this type of relationship again, this type of friendship again, this type of work situation again. I will not do this. If you're not going to give me the value that I know I deserve, I will walk away from you. And it will be easy. And it will be easy to walk away from you because I know my power. I've done this in my own life thousands of times. No, like you're not gonna, no. Like, why would I let you do that to me? You know? Like, I'm sitting over here with a full cup. If you're not gonna pour into that bad boy, you're not gonna have the cup, period. Oh, damn. Oh, this energy that's coming through is like, no, like, no. Like, do you know who I am? Yeah. Like, do you know who I am? Like, oh, no. Oh. Yeah, it feels like a level of respect for yourself. You're not gonna allow disrespect anymore. Wow. Sorry about the vacuum, by the way. At this point in your life, you would rather be alone than go through a relationship or go through a situation that's gonna be less than you deserve. You would rather be alone. And for that, the universe is like, I don't know what I'm doing. The universe is like, well, shiz, then we're gonna give you everything you want. Because your field is attracting it, right? Your energetic field is attracting it. Because you're like, no, if that doesn't serve me, bye, I'll move on. I've done this 1,000 times. Protecting my peace, looking at my own self, not anything else that's not me. You know, it's like, you know what's you. It's almost like you finding these connections in people, or like, I don't know why literally like relationships is coming through, but it could be work situations. It could be even just like a mentality you have within your own mind towards yourself. You're like, no. The fact that you're saying no, that's not gonna happen. I know who I am. I know my peace. I know what's right for me. I know me. So when I meet you, when I go on this date with you, when I have this conversation with you, when I'm thinking these thoughts in my mind, I know what is me and I know what is not me. Right? Like, I know what is me and I know what is not me. So if you are not reflecting the best parts of myself back to me, you're gonna get the boot. Like, there's the door. Bye. I hope it doesn't hit you on the way out because I have a lot of love for you. But if you can't respect me and meet me where I'm at, I won't do it. And that it's just like a level of respect. And there's the vacuum again. It's a level of respect for yourself. It's like, no. That's so funny, you guys. That's so funny. Strength. Relationships is coming through really strong right now. I don't know if you guys have experienced relationships. It could be anything, right? But this is just what's coming through. Like, I don't know if you guys have experienced relationships or different things that have made you feel like this kind of energy. They've made you feel this way. And it was because you didn't allow yourself to like walk away because you thought that you didn't deserve better. You thought that, you know, things were only going to go downhill from here. You thought, whatever you thought. And the universe put you in this alone time. You cultivated this whole other field for yourself. You realized what your reflection really means. And then you filled your own cup with that. You walked away from things that didn't serve you and you were brave enough to do it. And now, it's almost like if a relationship were to enter your guys' life right now, the vacuum is like really significant to the important points right now. If a relationship were to enter your guys' life right now, you would have no need to worry about it because you would know. Like, you would know if it's not for you. I'm hearing within a matter of seconds. Like, maybe not seconds, within a matter of days, actually, seems more right. Within a matter of days, you would know. You would know if this situation is right for you. You would know if this relationship is right for you. And you'd have, like, you're not the same person who's like, oh, I'm not going to have better. I'm not going to have better. No, you know you're going to have better. Because you did that for yourself. You connected to the universe and they said, yeah, and they did it for you. And you watched yourself become a happier person. So it's like, yeah, I know I'm going to have better, so I don't need to stay in this. If this is what I'm feeling like in this situation, no. Bye-bye. Like, oh my gosh, I can't. Like, this energy that's coming through, I can't right now. Bye-bye. And then you just like wish that person love, or like wish that situation love, or that circumstance love, and you're like, it's not mine to fix or save. Oh, I love that so much, you guys. Honestly, I think that's the whole message that's coming through right now. Is there anything else that's coming through, Spirit? You have enough, you are enough, you're doing enough. Be grateful in the presence that you have right now and be patient. Be patient. There's a lot of dreams coming towards you right now. Be patient. There's a lot of very exciting things coming for you guys because of your ability to be brave. Because of your ability to say no to things that don't serve you. There's a lot coming in for you. And there's been things that have come in for you. And I feel like a lot of it has had to do with your emotions. Like, a lot of what you've transformed in your life has to do with the mental realm and the emotional realm. You've transformed a lot of your thoughts, the way you think about things, and you've transformed a lot of how you view things and how you feel about things in your reality. But your actual reality hasn't changed that much, is what it feels like. Like, your actual physical, like the earth element, right? And the fire element hasn't changed and transformed as much. But, or the fire element, I guess, is just like transformation. So you actually have, but like more of the earth element, you haven't seen a ton of physical changes yet. And I'm hearing to tell you right now that that is coming, and that there's a level of patience required in that. Because if you even think about the earth is a very slow moving creature. You know, it takes a while for things to develop. It takes 9 months to create a baby. It takes a long time for, you know, a baby to grow. And there's something really significant about that, where you guys being able to be patient with that process, and your ability to be patient is making things happen faster, is making physical changes happen and faster. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is, you're wanting a relationship to come in, but also it's kind of like surrendering to that. Yeah, like surrendering to not needing it necessarily. Yeah, also financial things changing. There's a big emphasis on balance. Like, there's no way that all of the emotional stuff you guys have been through, all of the emotional stuff you have transformed, all of the thoughts you have transformed, that this isn't going to balance itself out. You're destined for more riches. You're destined for more, I'm hearing fame. You're just destined for more of what you desire in this life. Like, there's no way you went through all that you transformed all of that for it not to balance out. You see, even just the way I put the card, it's like, you can't see anything. This is the back of the card. And then I thought this was the front. There's no way. There's just no way it's not going to turn itself around. There's no way that things aren't going to physically change for you. There's just no way. So just be patient with that, you know? It's like just trust in that, because there's absolutely no way this is not going to change for you. Think about all the things you did up here. Think about all the things you did in here. It's going to happen down here. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So that is all I have for this message. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I sent Reiki in my last YouTube video. Is just kind of like, oh, it's just some like good energy sent towards you. I love doing Reiki. I love doing energy healing. So I'm infusing this video with that energy. But also, if you want to just take a second to absorb this energy. What's in this energy is your dreams coming true. I love you guys so much. Oh, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy, like, the sheer amount of bravery that it took. That's incredible. So yeah, if you would like to book a personal one-on-one reading with me, there will be a link in my description for you to click that will take you to my website. Yeah, if you want to check out my TikTok, I've got some videos over there. If you want to check out my Instagram, I've been posting more over there. So yeah, that will all be in the description of this video. I love you guys so much, genuinely. I love you. I love you because I know what it took. I know what it took. Trust me. I've been there too, babe. And I know what it took to be where you are right now. And that is amendable. Amendable? Is that the right word? Incredible. That's something to be proud of. That's something to be proud of. That's a life you can hang your hat on. I'm from South Dakota, so I listen to country music. A lot of the people that I like know in my life aren't very country though. It's so funny, like, anyway, I love you guys. And hopefully I'll see you in another video. Bye!